Hello everybody, and welcome once again to emmavoid's Let's Play of Pyre. So, here we are again, and I don't know if it's really noticeable, but I'm in sort of a new location this time, and also fighting off a bit of a cold, so I might sound a little phlegmy. Sorry about that, everybody. But, we're going to continue anyways, resume our travels, and see what everybody's up to. Come dawn, you find Hedwyn and Jodariel assessing the current situation with the minstrel. Are you most certain? Aye, madam. I make no claim the journey shall be pleasant, but it is necessary. Hedwyn motions to you as they continue talking. Seems we'll have some work to do once we arrive in Flagging Hands. Let's get going, soon as you're ready. Sooner we get there, sooner we can leave. Flagging Hands, we see that before. Gloom-filled, desolate region of the downside, beyond which lies the sea. Ah, yes. Fetid sprawl of noisome, festering, unpleasant adjectives. Basically, a disgusting swamp pit. I remember that now. Alright. So, that means we're headed up this way. Oh. Luckily, the lone minstrel knows a relatively safe route down into the Flagging Hands. Well, that's good. Oh, yeah, this place is definitely fetid. And rather spooky looking. Alright. So, looks like we've made a stop. Let's check in the black wagon. Anything of interest over here? Doesn't look like it, no. So, just check through a couple pages. Yeah, no, this is all as normal. So, let's consider how to proceed. Oh, the Flagging Hands region has an oppressive air about it. There has to be a path forward. Well, hopefully. The Flagging Hands region proves as dismal as Jodariel indicated. The air is thick and foul. How far to the pit of Milith? Milith. Okay. According to the stars, next rite shall soon commence here, a fetid den in which the witch Milith sealed the physical form of Yaslok Astralborn. Interesting. All the way across the marshlands on the coast. Reader, would you join me in the wagon for a moment? We have matters to discuss. Jodariel and Hedwyn exchange looks. Then she turns to you. Go see what he wants. Ooh, I see a shiny. Thank you for your time, reader. I have something for you on behalf of my client. Before you is an artifact called the Beyonder Crystal. Ooh. Ancient artifact connected to the rites. Should the reader manage in your eyes, present the crystal only then. Message to the lone minstrel. You observe a shimmering crystal of some sort beside the Book of Rites. As you have surmised, the triumvirates you are to confront during the rites shall stop at nothing to prevail against you. They have prepared for this for quite some time. The Beyonder Crystal may help ensure that you are well prepared in turn. It is a resource now at your disposal, to be used at your discretion. Gaze upon it, and you shall see what I mean. Henceforth you may use the Beyonder Crystal. It is calling to you. Interesting. Well then, let's take a look. It's shimmering crystal, inscribed with glyphs beyond your understanding. You look upon the shimmering surface of the Beyonder Crystal. Some of your senses fail, though you retain a hold over your consciousness. An apparition appears before you, clad in the raiments of the rites, but incorporeal. I sense that you are not a total idiot. Whoa, well, thank you. She reaches for the clasps on her mask. So, the Nightwings have returned. Oh, she's pretty. Oh, I like that, the little sparkles under her eyes. Oh, but where are my manners? You must be their lovely reader. Please, call me Sandra. She is a wraith, expelled for eternity within the Beyonder Crystal and bound to serve the rites. Sandra the Unseen. That grin. She does not look happy to be here. We met briefly before when you first beheld the book, when you were stuck inside of it. I was among the phantoms your companions banished there, no doubt stroking their egos. You listened well enough to that damned voice. Now, I suggest you listen well to me. Voice described within the book, it calls to you during the rites and reminds you of your exile. Yeah, that voice is, definitely interesting. I am bound in servitude to you, along with any idiots whose freedoms happen to be intertwined with yours. I know the rites better than anyone. I soon can whip you into shape, if you but take advantage of my services. First, I offer scribe trials to those friends of yours. If they can pass, it shall be worth their while, and yours. Sandra's series of special challenges, custom-tailored for each of your fellow exiles. Fancy. Secondly, my Beyonders and I avail ourselves for practice rites, should you be so inclined. The Beyonders, a spectral triumvirate banished for eternity and trapped within the rites, led by Sandra the Unseen. No strings training competitions between your fellow exiles and Sandra's Beyonders. Nice. Or you can always come and chat and briefly free me from an eternity of boredom. You have invoked Sandra. Okay. You can request a scribe trial, challenge her to a practice rite, ask what's on her mind, or say goodbye. Let's leave Sandra and the Beyonder Crystal for now and return to your less ethereal companions. No, let's chat with her a bit. I do appreciate the effort to make small talk with me, reader. Anything to break from the monotony of staring at the void within this place. Not that I could see it if I tried. She laughs at this, or maybe at herself. Certainly I could make talk with my fellow Beyonders, trapped here as they are with me. You might expect that we all would keep each other company. There's just one problem there, however. We're all sick of one another. Yeah, I can understand that. She laughs again, perhaps not at her joke, but instead at her predicament. I do exaggerate to some extent, but there's a certain truth in this. We have been stuck together long enough that we have grown more distant rather than more close. But I had best not wear out my welcome with the likes of you, as I have long since done with all the others here. So, carry on for now, and if those fools with whom you travel learn something, come bring them forth to me, and I shall see to it they learn some more. Well, let's maybe try one of the scribe trials. Eligible exile to brave one of Sandra's challenges, earn a unique reward if they prevail. Indeed, it looks as though one of those failures of yours is ready for a lesson in pain. Who shall brave one of Sandra's scribe trials? Choose among the worthy. Alright. So it looks like everybody can get in on it. But let's go with... Oh no. Wait. Bay isn't eligible. Too low of a rank. Okay. Rookie? Seriously? Alright, I guess. You ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Rookie. Oh, what? The loudmouthed cur? Well, I suppose that he is ready, technically, though I have a litany of reservations about him. But let us bring him forth. Soon Rookie appears in heed of the summons. Sister, why are you looking at me like that? Into the book! I'm guessing. Rookie Greentail, exceptionally quick and nimble in the rites. Yep, into the book. Pretty cool that we get to come back here. Alright, what's the big idea, huh? This some kind of trick you're playing, sister? The apparition Sandra then appears and unfastens her mask. Shut your snout and listen well, cur. You answer to me here. What? Your mouth runs quicker than those stubby little paws. You have much to learn if you have any intent to prevail in the rites. Let us see how you fare without the benefit of your trusted comrades, save for your lovely reader. I guess it's you and me then, huh, sister? Wherever you are. Interesting. Oh, dead. No! Ah! These are hard! Ah, seriously? I am not very good at this. There we go. Oof. Oh, I see. Those words are, like, blocking the way. I gotcha. I was like, what is with these things? Why can't I, like, shoot past them? Oh, crud. There we go. Oof. These are definitely a bit tougher. There we go. Oof. Alright. That is how we do it, right, sister? It is, and you acknowledge, likewise, that you did not do it on your own, despite having to face my demon friends all by yourself. You passed my test, Kerr. Congratulations are in order, both to you and to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Alright, that was pretty cool. Do not need a pair of wings in order to be free. That Sandra kind of gives me the shakes, know what I mean, sister? Hey, what's that you got? Ooh, received Dromura's Fang for completing Rookie's trial. Rank 5 Legendary Talisman. After Rookie casts his aura, it lingers longer than usual. Gnashing his teeth and howling as with joy, the brazen Alpha Chief threw himself at danger. Cool. Alright. Well, that's definitely interesting. And I guess, yeah, we can come over here and equip it to him. Nice. I'll have to, You know, why is Rookie able to... I guess maybe, the others have to be at higher levels to get theirs. Oops. Wrong button. You have returned to me, have you? Yeah. None are worthy. Come visit me again sometime when you need further practice. Alright, well, I would say it's time to continue. You find everyone is feeling rather miserable. You sense just being in Flagging Hands eats away at one's spirit. Only the imp Tizo seems unaffected. Most of your fellow exiles lost hope for the next rite. Duration of banishment. That's right. Suffer alongside them. Ugh. A moment, reader. There are several courses we may take through Flagging Hands. If you choose to prolong your stay, it may be worth your while. However, your companion's spirit shall likely suffer more. Coldmoat, Plaguemont, or Fallowfield. The north route through Flagging Hands crosses a mass grave. Lone Minstrel says you can get a valuable item if you take a job here. Plaguemont, the middle route through Flagging Hands, cuts straight to the Pit of Myleith. Hedwyn suggests taking this faster route will reduce your companion's loss of hope. Or Fallowfield. The south route through Flagging Hands crosses diseased and wilting plains. The Lone Minstrel says you can improve a talisman if you take a job here. Valuable item, improve a talisman, or just go straight through. Let's, I'm gonna go for it. Let's go the cold moat route. Excuse me. The north route through Flagging Hands is dismal beyond reckoning. There is little talk among your group, yet you sense despair encroaching. Only Tizo seems unaffected. Yep, another -1 hope. Later, you accompany the lone minstrel in pursuit of his task here. Speak not directly to the living shade, and be true to your heart when responding to its inquiries, and make no attempt to look it in the eye. The lone minstrel offers these and other words of advice as you approach the burial mounds of Cold Moat, where many exiles of Downside see their final days. North route, across the mass grave, even a thorough burning failed to cleanse a certain haunted air here. Fun. A glimmer of a shade appears before you as you stand surrounded by the dead. You barely see it, and it does not speak, but you feel its thoughts piercing your heart and mind. According to the shade, the book that you possess may lay some of the fallen here to rest. The shade leaves you to your work. You turn through the book, locating passages concerning freedom and the spirit. You recite such words as seem best fit to each of the fallen you see. It is draining work. The shade resurfaces after a while. It leads you to a hollowed stump, then fades away. Ooh, Noxshroom. Seething bit of fungus, which holds value to certain denizens of the downside. Alright. Sounds decent. By the time you reach the pit of Millith, I still don't know. I'm gonna go with Millith, I think. Everyone besides the imp, Tizo, seems to be feeling even worse than before. You sense their desire to leave this place as soon as possible. Another -1 hope. Prepare for the ride anyway. Page revealed the Empire's collapse. Alright, let's check that out. And maybe talk to Ruki a bit. You find Ruki rummaging in the corner of the black wagon. Hey sister, know what? It's good having somebody else around besides those two. So, come to think of it, there's something I wanted to get your take on, and you have to promise to tell me honestly. Would you say... What I mean is, He hesitates, trying to find the words. Look, what I'm trying to say is, You sense something serious is troubling him. He moves in very close, making sure no one else is in earshot. It's about my mustache. I've been getting some conflicting reports about it. Would you say my mustache, that it makes me look a bit, you know, unscrupulous? Ooh. That's a tough one. Wants to know if you think his mustache suits him. Yeah, let's... It is very handsome, and if anything, it gives him a distinguished sort of look. Or something about it makes him appear less trustworthy, and perhaps less youthful, too. Let's be nice. You suggest that Ruki's mustache looks perfectly fine. He grins wide at you. Couldn't agree more, sister. I knew straight away that you're a real judge of character. Anyway, gotta check the wheels again for mites. See you around. He bounds off out of the wagon. Yay, +1 hope. Nice. Alright, let's check the book. Empire's Collapse. In the words of Golgolanthian, the Master General, it was not long before the Empire began to crumble. With my liege gone, his own country quickly turned upon itself. I must admit that this collapse had started long before the Emperor's disappearance. His decision to give chase after a myth but hastened the inevitable. All the while, the rope caller stood by, awaiting such a time as he could rule in my liege's stead. He would be our people's savior. His first charge was to organize a search for the missing Solium Mur. Warriors, pathfinders, and scholars heard the call and prepared to seek him out. Interesting. Alright. Before I take too close a look at these, Let's go see if there's anything good for sale at the slug market. Oh hey, you guys! You know, this place, a lot of folks, but not a lot of customers, know what I mean? So, have a look around. Alright, what do we got? Kerfing, lunar glass, ooh, faith stone. Bit of polished stone that made it all the way here from the other side and could one day perhaps return. Scribe rock, an ancient bit of tough bedrock on which the scribes themselves once must have tread. And some stardust. Alright, well let's sell that giggle. Alright, buddy, here. Morigoito, yeah, huh. Such a dork. I think I might go with this faith stone, especially since we've been losing so much faith. Or hope. Faith, hope, blah blah. And dash of stardust. That should be good. So, Rookie got a bit of hope back. So he's doing okay. Bay is kinda low. Tizo is good. Oof. Jadariel's is very low. And Headwind's not as bad. Ah, it's a good thing I took that spirit option for the reader's influence. So I think what I might do, 33% chance to return immediately. Or what would this make it? A 7-second respawn time. Let's see, ooh, plus 3 hope, or 39%. Ooh. So I think what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to take Tizo, because Tizo's been having no trouble with the hope penalties. I'll take Rookie because his hope's still pretty high and he's got the high morale bonus. Oof, Tritariel, I really want to bring you along, but you're having some trouble there, so. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and use Stardust on this Faith Stone and give that to Bay. Bring her along. So Bay, Tizo, and Rookie. And yeah, there are currently lowest level characters anyways. Falcon Rom. You guys take care, okay? And thanks for doing business. Such a weirdo, but I love him. Alright. It is time to commence the rite. As you make preparations for the upcoming rite, you wonder if the stars above will even be visible through the dense fog hanging over the pit of Milith. Milith is what I went with, right? God. Then, Tizo seems to be very concerned by something in the vicinity. Oh, well. The little imp disappears in a hurry. Oh, is Tizo alright? He was so frightened. He was not frightened. He was issuing a warning. Silence. Everyone, take cover. Jadariel makes quick note of several hiding places among the nearby crags and rotted husks. You wait. Something about the place dampens your senses. All you feel is a creeping dread. Then, from the shadows, a writhing shape slides forward, its hulking form draped in raiments. The shape stops. Slowly, its head turns from one of you to the next, each in turn. Wise of ye to hide yourselves from us, little nightwings. Ye trespass on the resting place of the astral born. We shall see ye when the stars muster the courage to illuminate this place. The creature vanishes into the dark. After a time, your companions reconvene. That was a bog crone. Serpentine creatures native to the Commonwealth's southern bogs, widely feared. Though formerly part of the Commonwealth, the bog crones tend to keep to themselves. Indeed, that was Witch Udmilde of the Withdrawn. Witch Udmilde. Ancient witch with an unhealthy obsession for Yislak, the astral-born monstrosity. And Withdrawn, a triumvirate of bog dwellers compelled by sinister forces rather than by freedom. Interesting. Karen? Tizo makes clear he has no love of Udmilde. Although the rites dictate she cannot harm you bodily, with her, best not to take unnecessary chances. We'll take what chances we can get in all of this. Everyone, it's time. Aha! The only failure is to stray from the path.
You made it, reader.
Mm-hmm.
Made it all the way to the detestable pit of Melith.
Melith, okay.
Doing so, of course, you have disturbed your ancient adversaries, the Withdrawn. The deranged witch who leads them has big plans in store, should she prevail in all this. Now, as you know, I normally would wish you a shameful defeat. But in this case, I wish you a little bit of luck.
Oh, that's probably not a good thing. The crone Udmilde sees your companions gathered by their pyre. A little flame as that shall never warm ye here, much less survive the night. Hear us, Yislak, make the nightwings suffer. A monstrosity described in myths and ballads, thought slain by the 8 scribes. Even in death, the astral-born yet feeds upon our world, unsated by its own. Scribe Luce Glorian. Neat. Rookie trots forward from your ranks. Listen here, you old bag. You don't scare any of us one bit, you or your buddy Yislak. Now, we doing this or what? The question hangs in the air for longer than is comfortable. It does seem to have drawn Udmilde's attention, however. Rookie begins to squirm a bit. Then, Udmilde moves her slender fingers to her mask. Ooh. Foolish. Yislak shall grow. Yislak shall grow. Yislak shall grow. Ugh. Yeah, she's pretty spoopy looking. He shall consume ye, ere your little flame has died. That we shall ensure. Udmilde slides off toward her followers. Rookie remains motionless for a time. Whoops.
Now we shall get started.
Alright. So we were saying Tizo. And yeah, I might give Tizo front rank. Tizo. Then let's make Rookie the top. And then Bay down bottom.
The choice is cast.
As the 8 scribes once vanquished Yislak, so shall we prevail. No matter where you go, Yislak shall find ye and devour ye. Yeah, you're spoopy.
Begin. Red-handed. Your adversary
There we go.
is the first
That was bad. Oh no, I don't have anybody in. That's okay.
Banishment for all.
Haha.
Rookie plunged into their fire.
Oh no.
Twas dangerously close.
Oh no. Oh crud. Damn it. Alright. The lifeblood of Yaslak, it flows within this lair, and beneath this world, his lifeblood, it shall engulf ye in such blackness and despair. No thanks. Oh no! That looks bad.
Invokes the profane name I shan't repeat. Best beware of foul sorceries. The flames of freedom.
Close.
No more than a lick of flame remains. One false move. Ouch.
Oh no. Dang it. That was bad.
Milda's not so scary now.
Oh, dang.
Rock Nightwings.
Oh no! Somebody come back. Oh, you butt face.
Their aim was true, and your fire wanes.
Okay, so this is the part where things get a bit harder.
Poor
Oh.
exile. Foil.
Dang it. Oh. Butts. Alright, I'm still winning though. Hey! You butt. There we go.
Is done. The Nightwings once again prevail? Perhaps they do deserve their freedom after all.
Alright.
The right
That was
is
quite a game. Tizo praises everyone's courage against Udmilde and the Withdrawn. See, those bog dwellers, they're just a bunch of hissy talk. The scribes, they vanquished Yaslak just as we prevailed tonight. Yaslak, we have failed thee, and the deed shall be repaid in blood. As for ye, fools, ye shall be consumed, and everything around ye, from the soil to the stars, ye shall see. Yeah.
boundless are the teachings of the scribes.
Nice. Awesome. So, okay. So Tizo didn't level up. Did anybody level up? It looked like May did, but maybe she didn't get a thing yet. Oh well.
Till the next right.
Oof. During the raid, Knight's possession exiles near each other to link auras. Interesting. Having bested the Withdrawn with aplomb, you and the others have some moments to recover from the ordeal in the relative safety of the Black Wagon. So, when can we get out of here? What, Greentail? Had enough of Mildew's hospitality for the time? Oh, Jody, yeah, thanks. I'm good. The reader and the stars will point the way, as ever. It's just, so far, we've kept on going north. If that's the case again this time... The Sea of Solace spreads north and west from here, for untold leagues. I cannot tell you when last a vessel dared to sail those waters. An impossible oceanic expanse, pockmarked by crude little islets. Attempts to sail across the drowned sea do not usually turn out so well. Tizo asserts himself during the conversation. What is the matter, little one? Tizo is trying to get you to come look at something outside the wagon. Reader, please go see what he wants. You excuse yourself and follow the imp into the dark of night. You find Bay and the low minstrel already gazing up at the stars. Can you not read the stars yourself then, Mr. Minstrel? I fear it is not so simple as matters of can or cannot when it comes to me, Bay. We shall see what the reader has to say, for this is her charge. And here she is, in fact. Thank you for fetching her, Tizo. Squeak-ha! Tizo is happy to have obliged the lone minstrel. Reader, it would seem the skies have cleared to some extent. Please, look upon the stars and see where they compel us to go next. Where to next? Oris, the Azure Star. The Azure Star burns bright over the ruins of a lost frigate in the Sea of Solace. So, yeah, north. The rate's beckoning you still further north, toward the middle of the Sea of Solace. That's not good. You're joking, right, sister? Does the reader seem the joking type to you, Greentail? We do not argue with the stars. You talk like we can just go right out into the water. Pardon my interruption, though perhaps we can. Say what? My client, Sandalwood, he has a way of anticipating such eventualities. West of here lies a place called Big Bertrude's. The proprietor is an old companion of his. She may be able to assist us. Small bog-dweller outpost at the edge of the sea. All sorts of contraband used to come through here, though some of it is fatal if touched or inhaled. Oh, good. Hedwin's smile returns. That sounds like our best shot right now. Let's pack it up and move as soon as possible. Alright. Well, that's definitely enough for an episode. So, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Don't forget to come back next time, which this time around is going to be like tomorrow, hopefully, if I can manage to get another thing done and up in time. I'm trying to get caught up for this month, and we'll see how that turns out. Alright, well, thanks so much for watching. Have a good one.